Global leadership is the ambition to make a contribution to a more peaceful and prosperous and pluralist world, to be able to encounter that complexity, not with a sense of despair, but with a sense of agency.
In my work, we do a lot of work to mobilize Atlantic Canadians in thinking about their roles as global citizens. It is rare for folks from so many different sectors and so many different approaches to be together in the same room, talking about global issues.
Canadians have to expect and demand of their leaders that they understand the world we're working in and that they're attuned to what it's going to take to actually get progress on the challenges we all face together.
It's been such an honor to get to spend the week here, to be with such a diverse set of leaders across Canada, across sectors, has created such an enriching environment so that we can think differently, holistically, breaking down silos about what does it take to be a next generation leader at scale.
Everything you hear this presentation today in our discussion, be critical, be hypercritical, question it. Just because it's true doesn't mean it's right. So what I'm going to present you with today isn't what I think it should look like. I'm going to present you today what it is today.
People are challenged in how they think about the world and how they think about some of the problems that they need to address when they're living in Canada and when they're thinking about what's happening globally.
The more people, the more Canadians in positions of leadership or future leaders who are having a chance to think about how these things connect, the better off we'll be as a country, because these connections are going to become more complex and more important as we go forward.
Wherever we are from, wherever we live, we are all connected. To be a leader that's globally oriented is about making decisions that don't just consider the people where you are and where you live, but consider the people around the world.
Sitting in that session and grappling with the complexities of pluralism as an idea versus an implementation, and the gaps and like what is needed and the big questions, that really situated me in a really solid place where I was like, oh, okay. No one is claiming to have all the answers, and that skepticism is in fact needed. It's just filled with different tools, different organization, different ways of approaching some of the work I do on my own at Quake Lab that I'm so excited to test out.
The reconciliation workshop, it really opened up my eyes to a lot of the gaps in our education system, in our sort of like how we raise our children. There are Indigenous communities and dynamics and relationships that we should be mindful of and ensure that our work in the global space recognizes those communities.
In terms of reconciliation, being a leader is learning what it means to be an ally. You can lead by example in how we engage, how we recognize, how we acknowledge. We have a lot more to learn from and with Indigenous people, both here at home and in all parts of the world.
Our agenda today focuses on a challenge that knows no borders: climate change, seeking to transform barriers into bridges. My goal today is to really reconsider how I can have the greatest impact. I have a lot of impact in my job and in the community, but how can I really build on that and give back to the global community as well?
There is a great deal of wisdom and knowledge within the group itself. And once we marry that with expert perspectives and views, we're really finding a lot of magic.
For AI to be forward-looking is a real leap in the way we think about things, because the basis for AI is things that we fed into it in the past.
The political will that exists could either impede things from happening or really foster tremendous change. So I think that challenging of systems, challenging of ourselves is critically important.
We need everyone to be in more spaces together by design, not by accident. And so I really feel like this program is a model, and I hope it continues. I think all of us are really leaving here with a lot of momentum and inspiration.
We're confident that the people who go through this program are going to find many, many other ways, things that we can't even imagine today. I think anything we can do to bring people together across boundaries is of value to the country.